Good morning, good morning, good morning. What a pretty day today. It's going to be really hot, but the sun is out. Animals are doing all right. Everything is looking like it'll be nice and sunshiny, not a cloud in the sky. Uh, but I'm here with you. We'll have a good coffee here. Oh, man, I filled mine up high. To be careful with it. Hope you have some coffee, some tea, juice, whatever you drink, and start your morning off. I hope you started off right. Started off with me. I wanted to talk a little bit about uh, my first, I want to say, instruction on empathy. That's not really true. Um, there's lots of things that we get taught by our parents and teachers, stuff like that. But this one stands out to me, and because it's one of those times when I remembered it quite well. My dad wanted me to take a course called the Dale Carnegie course. And I was very young. I was only about 14, uh, 12, 12 or 14 years old. Can't remember how old I was, but it was years before I was able to drive. Went to the course and it was mostly adults. I was the only young man in there. But the course went through a bunch of stuff. And the one that I remembered on empathy was um, when the instructor said, all right, write down why when you go to a service counter and you're there to get a, uh, you're at I seem to remember it was like a store. And as you're trying to get some help at the store, the lady behind you is cold and slow and she doesn't help you very much. And he said, what do you think about that? Just straight up, what do you think? What's your first thoughts about that? And I thought systems. Um, she's supposed to be there helping people, and she gets paid to do it. This is bad. And the instructor, after it was over, said, the lady behind the counter, her son is very sick, and her grandma's looking after her, and she's worried about her. She's having financial issues, and she's not sure she can get her kid into college. This is all fiction, but what Dale Carnegie was saying, one of the problems we have with interacting with people is we always think about them as a system. And if you really want to connect with people, you've got to think about them as with empathy. Most of my Democratic friends are really good when I talk to them and say something about something going on. They're very good about empathizing with what could possibly be wrong. My mother, she was a nurse, lifelong Democrat, and she had a beautiful thought process in life. When she saw people, she would think about them in the most warm and wonderful ways. And that takes training. It does. I don't think it comes automatically. It was a little hard for me, I know, to get in that mode of being more empathetic. A lot of times we have to take a breath. We have to slow down. Our default might not be something that's really deep about caring for them. So, Dale Carnegie, great man, great books. But one of the things that he taught me was when you're working with somebody and something doesn't meet the system, don't jump to conclusion that that should be done. Think about the person. Think about the human behind it and empathize with them. Empathize what they may be going through. I can hear squirrels running around in the trees. They have birds picking at the food supplies. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it over there. Yeah, you can see the bird over that way. Anyway, all right. You guys empathize with the wonderful people out there. We share this planet. It doesn't belong to us. It's a shared thing for us, for our children, for our puppy dogs, everything. So, you have a wonderful morning, and we'll talk to you later.